The dangers of drinking and driving in teens, or in general, but specifically in teens. First off, speaking heavily from experience, drinking and driving is bad and it kills. Especially in teens aged 20 to 15. They're already 4 times more likely to crash under the influence than an adult. Teens drinking and driving is not only extremely dangerous, but their ignorance alone can get them killed sober, let alone while intoxicated. Drinking and driving is bad no matter what age you are, but as teens with a little driving experience they have, 3 to 4 years max, it's even more dangerous. 29% of teen drivers aged 20 to 15 that had been killed in car crashes had been drinking alcohol. All deaths that are preventable and shouldn't have happened. Not to mention 17% of those people killed didn't have seatbelts on, and not drinking, again, could have changed that. More than 13,000 families have been completely destroyed over the past 2 years. 13,000 people have died in the past 2 years due to drinking and driving. All deaths that are preventable. Most teens that drink and drive have the same mindset of, I'm a good driver, I got the wheel, or I do it all the time, and so on. I say this because this is a mindset me and my friends had, and the same mindset many teens my age have, hence them all saying the same lines. No matter how much you think you have the will, or no matter how much you think your friend has the will, they don't and they shouldn't. Every day, 34 people die in drinking and driving motor accidents. That's 1 person every 42 minutes. Deaths that could and should have been prevented. And that's just the deaths due to people's own ignorance, not hitting anyone else on the road. Just imagine how many innocent people die every day due to someone drinking and driving and hitting them. You could hit and kill an innocent mother of 4 on the way back home from work, and then what? You may not care about your life in that sense, but the people following the law do, having families to get home to, and so on. The amount of people robbed from life from drunk drivers hitting them is unbelievable. It could be you, your mother, father, brother, sister, or friend. It could be anyone, and it's all preventable. There are so many more risks than benefits when it comes to drinking and driving, and yet people still do it. Drinking and riding can and is just as dangerous if there's no DD. Like myself, for example, just because I wasn't driving doesn't mean trouble wasn't coming my way. Take myself for example again. My ignorance almost got me killed, while it did kill 2 of my friends. 2 people that should still be here, but we decided to drink and ride while one drunk and drove. Most people think it's never going to happen to them till it does. A normal, everyday thing can turn into a life-changing event when the fun could and should have stayed home. Why do teens drink and drive? Or people in general? Personally, I say it's because they're selfish and or ignorant. But statistically speaking, while impaired, your judgment and decisions are also impaired. Alcohol can and does reduce function in the brain, hinting at the poor decisions you made. Peer pressure could be another reason, people often saying things like, you can't handle your liquor, or don't punk out and drive us home. Something or anything along those lines can change someone's opinion when it shouldn't. There are millions of things to do other than drink and drive, or do it in general. You need to always have a DD if you plan on drinking and going home that same night. It's never worth the risk. Anything can happen in your life, can be completely messed up. Myself again, for example. That day we crashed, it was a normal day. We did everything we normally would do, riding around, having fun. We stopped at 10 different places, and that was 10 different opportunities we had to stop and think about what we were doing, and didn't. As we were calling it for the day, on the way home, we crashed, and just like that, I was watching my world fall apart. The same bottles we were having so much fun drinking out of, smashing everywhere along with everyone. Sitting on the ground crying, watching as my friends sat in the car and burned alive. Not a single soul should have to go through that hell. Ignorance is a blessing and a curse. Everyone knows drinking and driving is bad, and yet people still do it. Truly, I don't think no one knows how bad the risk is. The possibility of watching a loved one die, seeing things you shouldn't see, being in a place that looks straight out of a movie. My best friend's last words to me were, "Please save me. Sarah, please save me." It's illegal for a reason, and yet people's ignorance and just non-cares get them killed every single day. No one should have to watch their best friend burn alive or see the other friend's organs plastered on the car. Not a single soul should have to die like that. And this is just one in millions of stories that happen every day and are all preventable. It doesn't matter why, who, where, or what, drinking and driving is not worth it, period. Even if it's for fun, a 5-minute drive, it's not worth the risk. People die constantly. And it may not be you today or tomorrow or next week, but eventually it'll catch up to you.